Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure that you use the chat. Tell us who you are and where you're from. Today, we have some great announcements for you all. And for the first time, we're going to share royalty life pricing. So you want to make sure that everyone is on this Facebook Live. Make sure that you're sharing this out with everyone and tag your business partners. We have some really exciting information to share with you all. Also, make sure that you like and follow the Royalty Life page. By doing this, you get alerted on posts and updates from this page, and you don't want to miss it, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get started with some corporate updates, and then we're going to go ahead and share that pricing information with you all. So I'm super excited for today. So let's start with those corporate updates. We have a new trainer. His name is Angel Lee, who on Saturdays will be holding a training at 12 noon Eastern on beginners and building your business. And then on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, he holds a training at 9 p.m., like I said, on leadership excellence. You can find out how to access his training by going to howtogetstarted.now.site. So we've updated that page. It's howtogetstarted.now.site. He will also be coming on the Facebook Live with Justin and I on Thursday at 11 a.m. So you have an opportunity to meet him, get to know him. Some of you went to his training Saturday and Sunday last weekend, but we're going to give you all an opportunity to meet him right here live on Facebook. He's going to talk to you more about his trainings and what to expect, okay, on those trainings. Also, another corporate update is the June incentive has been extended until the 20th. So this Friday, and we will give you $87 on your first sale, $87 on your second sale, $87 on your third sale, $87 on your fourth sale, and $87 on your fifth sale. This is on top of our already amazing compensation plan. So if you haven't made those first 5 sales, now is the time, and you have that incentive until June 20th, which is awesome. We're also on a major reactivation blitz until the end of the month. This is an incredible opportunity. So it's $19 per month for the first 2 months of service. This is extremely important. Make sure that you are sharing it out with everyone that you know who has been a part of royalty in the past. Tell them now's the time to get reactivated with us. It's also extremely important as it guarantees you an opportunity to sign up for life during the pre-registration period, okay? So make sure that you are sharing that reactivation special with everyone. I can't believe it, $19 a month for the first 2 months of service. So excited about that. We also have our Wine and Dine June 25th, which is Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find the link on our page. We'll also post the link here right after for that Wine and Dine event. Make sure that you are inviting your influencers. Okay, anyone who has great influence, whether they're in the network marketing space, realty space, insurance space, if they have great influence, you want to make sure that you are inviting them to the Wine and Dine, where we will be discussing royalty marketing and royalty life, so that your influencers understand both royalty products, and it gives them a chance to secure their spot in marketing and be eligible for the pre-registration with life. Okay, so make sure that you're sharing the Wine and Dine info. And also, we're going to get into the pricing information for life. Are you guys ready? So we have a great overview for life that Justin has shared. If you haven't seen it, you can go to royalty.life. We have information on our compensation plan, information about the Royalty Life product, where you have a team of experts dedicated to helping you reach your goals I'm very, very excited about sharing this product with you all. I think it's an incredible value for you to have a team of people that are dedicated to your success. I love the way Justin says, some of the most successful people on the planet, if you go and look at the people who have influence or have done well in their life, they're surrounded by a team of experts who help them become their best you. And now you can become your best you with Royalty Life and have a team of experts dedicated to your success and helping you reach your goals. So with that being said, I've had so many people contact me about what they think the price of life is going to be. So I am excited to announce that, like Justin was saying, we are right on point with royalty marketing. So the price for life is $87 per month. Look at my face. Never doesn't give away anything. But there's even more to share with you all. So the price starts at $87 per month. I'm so excited about it. To have an opportunity to be surrounded by a team of experts that are dedicated to your success, and there's so much more. That's just the core of that product, is an incredible value, right? You want to reach for your goals, and I can't believe the $87 is an incredible value. I see you guys over here in the chat, so I'm excited for you all. But when you get Life, there's also bundle pricing, right? So when you get Life for $87, the price for your marketing plan will be $57. So the price for your marketing plan goes down. Your Royalty Life price is $87, and you can have that bundle for just $144. I lost it, speechless. Good shot. It was right on, right on time, right? So I am excited to share that pricing with you all as well. When we're talking about our pricing here and getting started with royalty and giving you that opportunity to pre-register before anyone else, just because you are a part of marketing, it gives you a great advantage. When you sign up for Life, the first people, the order in which you sign up for Life will also determine the order that you receive access to the platform, which is huge, right? I love to get things first. And be first. So make sure that you're first to get access and experience Life. Go ahead.
So that's really important. Let's just be clear on that one, okay? As you already know, good morning, by the way. As you already know, that the pre-registration for royalty customers and affiliates only for Life will be July 11th to the 31st. From a compensation standpoint, right, it really doesn't matter whether you sign up on July 11th or on the 20th or on the 30th, okay? Because your place, right, like in the whole kind of, tree, your place won't change, right? Because it's going to be based on the order that you signed up for marketing. That's going to determine, you're going to be in the exact same spot in the Life kind of compensation, whether you any time that you sign up between the 11th and the 31st. However, and this is to Cheryl's point. However, the order that you sign up will determine when you actually get access to the platform, because we're going to be kind of doing a phased rollout of this thing. The plan is for that to start September 1st, but that doesn't mean that every single person who signs up is going to get access on September 1st. It wouldn't really make any sense, right? We're going to have a team of experts, and if we've got 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000 people who are all signed up, you can't it's impossible to have even all the experts meet with all 10,000 people on day one, right? So it's going to be in like phases, right? So that we have like a smooth kind of rollout. So there's going to be, a group that starts in September, and then the next group will start in October, and the next group will start in November. So we thought the fairest way to do that, even though the compensation is, we've said is going to be, kind of like determined regardless of whether you sign up on the 11th or the 31st, like that, the enrollment order isn't going to be affected, but actually, receiving the product, that's going to be impacted by the order of sign up. So that I just want to be clear about that. Hopefully that is clear.
Awesome. So as always, on our Tuesday and Thursday Facebook Lives, we're here to answer any questions that you have. So I'm going to go ahead and get to those questions. I love this when you were chatting, Kara says, "No way, what's the catch? My firstborn?"
No.
Oh,
No, but look, that is, it's a reasonable price, right? Like $87. And that is what is so wonderful about technology, right? Like technology, like just like with online marketing, right? To be able to have a complete online marketing presence that covers every major online marketing strategy for, again, $87 a month. Like you couldn't, you can't do that without without really good technology. But it also does allow you, when to scale, right, and to provide a ton of value. And so the same thing is true here, right? It's because we are going to be, well, I guess, combining technology and real people, right? So don't think that this is like not about having personal interaction with experts. It is, right? Like that you will have a dedicated team of real people. People always ask me like, "Oh, but are the experts like real people?" Like, yeah, they're real people. Like they're people, right? Certified experts in whatever field is relevant to your goals. But pairing that with with technology makes the whole thing scalable, right? And that's why we're able to provide a ton of value for that. 87 a month, cover one niche. No, it's going to be three, right? So you're going to have to, and we'll kind of evolve, but like to start, we're going to cover three giant areas, right? Business and finance, health and fitness, and mental and spiritual well-being. So those are three absolutely giant categories of goals. So yeah, no, that includes all three.
This is from Bangi, and hi Bangi. She says, so if folks have larger packages with marketing, will it have $30 off if you get Life?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, and we will have a couple of other price points for Life as well. But this will be the most popular, I'm sure. But yeah, that's the idea. So if it, like, regardless of, if you've got the small business plan or the marketing agency plan, you're not going to get a bigger discount because you sign up with Life. You're still going to get the same $30 discount. So when we talk about 57, we're just like, that is based on the assumption that you are on an $87 plan or higher. Lower, no. Like if you're someone who's still on like 47, like you're not getting $30 off.
Yeah.
Right. So we always kind of do things based on sort of like a current existing plan, right? Like we grandfather, right? Like we allow, people to stay on prices, but they also, if you choose to stay on an old price and an old plan, you don't get the new thing. Then that's the choice, right? So most people upgrade, like they upgraded when we added email, they upgraded when we added, AI, blog, retargeting, etc. Right? But if you're on an old plan, then you're not going to get that savings.
Yeah. So Diane,
which I think is fair.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So Diane asks, so for 144 we would get Life, and what we currently have for our $87 a month entrepreneur plan?
For how much?
So for 144, 87, and 57, we would get life and what we currently have in our entrepreneur plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess my keep smiling. Can't help it. Okay. So Kara says, okay, when can we sign up? When can we?
July 11th. July 11th.
Yep. Laura says, but the compensation is in effect? Question mark. And Laura, it might be taken out of context. So you probably asked the question a little early, so I'm not sure what part you're referring to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just ask it again.
Yeah.
Laura.
Jeff, so life rolls on, but life rolls out. Yeah. Diana says, so when does one start getting charged? When they get access or when they sign up?
So the way it'll work is when you pre-register, you'll be charged for your first month. Okay. Then let's say that you're in that first, group that starts September 1st. You will have already paid your first month. Okay. So you won't be charged again in September, right? And you also won't be charged in August. Okay. You're not going to be paying, like, that's not, so it's basically like pre-register, pay the 87 on, let's say, July 11th, nothing in August, right? Because we're not providing the service. And then, September 1st, you're in the first group, you start to receive the service. You've already paid for your first month. So you're the next time you pay you pay for it would be October 1st. Now, the reduction, okay, the bundling will go into effect not July 11th. It'll go into effect when the service starts to be delivered. So, for example, you are on the $87 marketing entrepreneur plan, okay? You pre-register for life, right? So you pay 87 on July 11th, okay? You pay nothing for life in August. You pay 87 for your entrepreneur plan because life hasn't started, right? And then September, your marketing plan drops to 57, right? Because now you're on board, right? And life is running. Your 87 goes to 57. You've already prepaid for September for life, so there's nothing. And then October, you pay 87 for life, 57 for marketing. Okay, clear as mud. Great.
I was with you.
Yeah. All right.
I was with you. Charlie says, will signups begin on July 11th or the 12th after the convention?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Probably that day. We're never that precise. Like it'll probably, usually it is even before the thing starts.
Olivier says, can someone apply to be part of the life coaching program?
Not yet, but we will give you ample notice. We have to build it first, right? Mm-hmm. We haven't built it. Like the coach sign up portal.
Yep. So registering and paying is basically.
Yeah, sorry, I said clear as mud. Like I know Miles said mud is not clear. That's my point. Clear as mud means I know that wasn't very clear. Yeah, that's it. It's a little, is that just a Canadian thing? It's not even popular. I haven't heard that one.
No, I've heard it.
You've heard that? All right.
Here's mud. It's funny. Oh, it's supposed to be funny. Sarah says the hand gestures helped immensely.
Wow. Help me, it's complicated.
That was sweet. Uncle Joe says, so registering and paying is basically a prepaid reservation.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like a deposit against your first month, which then kind of like secures your spot. That's kind of like what pre-registration is.
It's going so fast. Alan says, did you say that the existing marketing plan will stay at 87 if you do not sign up for the new program?
Yeah.
bundle.
Yeah, we have no pricing changes planned for marketing.
Yeah. Life begins at convention, Jeff says, yeah. So we pay the full amount in advance. Are you considering a deposit?
It's a deposit against your first month. So think of it how you want, right? Like we're not like it is your first month's payment and it secures your spot. So you pay 87 and then nothing, right? And then you receive your first month, right? So your 87 gets applied to that first month. So you wouldn't pay again until your second month of service.
Miles. Thank you for clearing that up. You had me Googling. How will the 3 for, I think you mean 3 for free. 3 for 3 work with the bundle? How will the 3, now I can't say it, Andrea. How will the 3 for free work with the bundle? I guess for marketing.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same. And I'm not sure.
We're not going to change it.
Yeah. Does the royalty life affect the marketing commissions if you discount it to $57?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. We're not going to pretend like someone's paying 87 when they're paying 57.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you've just doubled your volume, right? Or almost doubled it.
Yeah.
You've gone from 50 or 87 to 144.
Yeah. Yes. What happens with existing affiliates if they wait until September? Will they still fall in the initial royalty leg? Can you please explain how that works?
Sorry, one more time?
This is from Beverly.
Yeah.
Beverly says, what happens with existing affiliates if they wait until September? Will they still fall in the initial royalty leg, royalty AI, royalty marketing leg? Can you explain how that works?
If they wait, no.
The positioning.
No, that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
That's what the pre-registration is for. It's to provide all the information, right? And all the time and all the information and every, possible kind of advantage to our current people, right? Like our current customers and affiliates. But on the other hand, we can't have people, kind of like sitting on the fence and being like, oh, well, I don't know, I'm going to wait and then jump the queue, right? Like kind of jump in and act like they were there the whole time. Like that's not fair either. Right? So no.
If someone in our downline waits till September to sign up, will they still be in our life downline?
Yes.
Yeah. Like Robert said, think about going to concert. You pay for the concert in advance, then you attend the concert.
So, yeah, that's right. Sure. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. More questions? Has the actual comp for royalty life been shared? I do see the short video. We shared the short video. We'll share all those details July 11th. You have the core there. So social marketing posts are not showing posted.
It's a tiny bug. They're being posted. They're just not showing that they're posted. I think we've had more emails about this than any other bug. Like we've had like so many people notice that, and I was like surprised. Anyway, it really, especially for something that it's not impacting anything. It's just impacting. It just says not posted and it's wrong. So I think we'll fix that. But it is being posted, right? It works. It's the display that's wrong. So that you'll see I think that'll be fixed like today or tomorrow.
Great. I think you could go to your page and see that it's posted. So all of the royalty volume going to the same compensation plan, or is this one different?
So yeah, different. But look, and I don't want to get into this, but what you're going to see is on July 11th, right? Is really we're going to present it as one plan. Okay. Now we've said that we're not fundamentally changing like the marketing plan, right? And we've also said that the life plan is going to be a different structure. It's going to be like you know, like binary matrix, right? But there are other elements, things that we're adding, right? Things that are staying the same, that will be common between the two products, because in the like, you know, to someone who is brand new, right, who doesn't know the history, what we want the newcomer to perceive is, oh, this is one company that has one plan, right, that has two products, and then three products, and then 10 products, and who knows, right? But we want we don't want to be like, oh, it's like two totally separate things to learn. What we've tried to do, and I think we've done a really, really good job, is unifying as many of the concepts as possible, and introducing, like I said, introducing a bunch of new concepts, right, to kind of enhance the whole thing. Like, for example, we said this, right? Like, 3 is free is like that idea, right, is going to be common across both products, right? So, you know, the same qualification for marketing is going to be the same qualification for life. Now, you're not going to be able to mix them, right? Like, 2 marketing and 1 life doesn't work, right? It's 3 over here, 3 over here, but that's one concept for someone to understand. Okay. And there's other new concepts that, you know, like we haven't shared, that are going to be great overall enhancements that are going to be common across both products, right? The only place where they really kind of diverge is the the current structure of the royalty, or the marketing plan, which has, you know, strong focus on like that level 1 and 2. Like, that's the bulk of the compensation. It's like 75% of the compensation is that first and second level, versus the binary structure, right, of life. But other than that, right, other than that divergence, you're going to see common concepts throughout the rest of the plan. And again, we're not like, we are mindful, of course, of, you know, like our 25,000 existing customers and affiliates, but we're also, right, trying to, so we're trying, it needs to make sense and be super fair and generous to all of you, and it needs to be, you know, simple to understand for the next 250,000 people, right? So trying to kind of balance those two things and come out with one plan that, you know, doesn't change the marketing plan very much, but can be viewed as one plan. That was hard, but it's really good, and I think you guys are going to love it.
Yeah. Are commissions going to be automatic, and will it be considered an affiliate program? Are commissions going to be I don't know what our commissions.
I don't know what automatic means. Like, you'll see the calculations will remain automatic.
If you're already 3 for free with marketing, do you pay 87 for life?
Yes. Separate product.
So on models, are the earnings comparable?
On models.
So on the models of the compensation plan, that was Laura's question, are earnings comparable?
Yeah. So, you know, as you'll see, because there's so much commonality between like the two products, right? Like the way that the compensation works, as you'll see that they're identical in many ways. They reinforce each other, right? Like there are like multiple examples where it's the combined volume that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, so both will combine together to, you know, to achieve a result. Same, like, there's, anyway, I can't. And the overall share of revenue, right, that we share with our sales representatives is designed to be like the same, like identical across the two products.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to talk about this, like this in abstract, right?
Yeah.
Because well, like I think when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, I see how this is the same between the two products, and this is the same, and this is the same, and oh, I see the divergence in this area, but this is the same, and this is the same, and this is the same.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Raheem says, will the change in comp plan change my current volume? Is there a possibility of losing money? It's possible.
Look, there's of course, like, is there a possibility of losing money? If you completely, shift into all of your focus from marketing to life, right? Then yeah, you're going to probably make less from marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, of course, right? There's no magic to this. Um, if all of your marketing customers, right, add life, then you're going to have, a ton of new revenue over here. But yeah, like the bundle will take them from 87 to 57 over on the marketing side. So, but of like the upside will dramatically outweigh the downside.
Say that again. It
Sorry?
will. Say that part again. The upside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think that just makes sense, right? Like you're going overall, you're going from like an $87 customer to a $144 customer.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing.
Thane says, with our existing downline, will the matrix fill in left to right, inside and outside, or left to right power legs only? Meaning, will we be able to place our people left and right? Yeah, like, oh, I thought you were looking at me like, what does that mean? So there will be a time for placement where I'm going to toss your people wherever, which will come during that pre-registration period, which people are excited about. Thank you for making this incredible. And the products we get to offer, awesome. Yes. If Miles says, if my entire organization, keeps moving, gets life, will that generally mean I will make more money?
Yes, of course. That's the whole idea.
Yeah. That's funny. We're a marketing affiliate. Do we have to be if we're marketing? Geez, it moves fast. If we are a marketing affiliate for royalty marketing service, but have not subscribed to Life, can we market Life, or do we have to be a customer of Life in order to market Life? Whew.
Sorry, what? If you're,
can I market Life without being a customer of Life? Basically,
no.
No. Yeah.
I mean, you can, but you're not going to earn anything.
Vangie says, on the binary comp plan, is there going to be a tree so we can see what's going on?
Of course.
Yeah. If I get Life, will Cheryl put money? I'm asking, what? What Miles? Watch ready, perhaps. Because Susan says, so it's not double volume because each comp plan stands alone? Question mark.
That you're trying to read too much into. You need the like. That question kind of presumes that you have all the information, right? I can't answer that based on the information that we've shared. Okay, so look, there are there's there's 8 things that we need to talk about. Okay, they are common across the 2 products in like 7 out of the 8 things. Where they are not the exact same plan is like the marketing, level 1 and 2 structure, and I guess 1 to 8 structure, and the life binary. That's where the volumes kind of are treated separately. Everywhere else, they're combined. Okay. And this isn't a question of us sitting here saying right now, will your volume double? Like, I have no idea. I have no idea if your volume is going to double or triple or not,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like if you're someone who, I don't know, is an affiliate with marketing who like just is like, oh, doesn't do life, and then all of your customers upgrade, yeah, your marketing volume is going to go down. But I don't know why you like that would be a terrible decision, right? But it is theoretically possible, right? If someone makes that terrible decision, then you would get, you would see people bundle and your 87s would turn into 57s and you wouldn't get any of the huge upside. So I think that'd be a crazy decision. Like I don't know anyone, like why anyone would choose that. On the other hand, if all of your existing customers upgrade, you're going to go from an average of like $87 to an average of $140 per customer. So is that a double? It's not quite double, but it's like pretty close. And but people will also, I expect, find that, wow, like I can sell both of these things and I can access new groups of customers that I wasn't able to access before, both ways, right? And I can bring someone in as a life customer and I can like I can sell them marketing. I can bring in life only customers. I can bring in marketing only. Like it's going to open up a whole bunch of doors that have not been available. So I think that, people will also, some people will see their business more than double, right? It's really up to you and what you make of the opportunity.
Yeah. So people are asking, can you be a life customer? Yes. Can you be a marketing customer? Yes. Can you be both customers? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Maria, I know what you're talking about PayPal. This is particular to your account. So make sure that you're speaking with commissions at royalty.com to talk about paying through PayPal. And Elizabeth is running a watch party. Elizabeth is running a watch party. She says, wants to know if you can go over 3-click marketing for some new people here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Happy to. Love to talk about that. So what is it completely? What is it?
It just says she wants to know if you can go over 3-click marketing for some new people here. Thank you.
Okay, okay, sure. So, hi, new people. 3-click marketing is basically it's a proprietary process that we've developed, but what it really does is it combines virtually every proven online marketing strategy into a 30-second daily process. Okay, so click number one is we curate content like articles and videos, like popular, interesting, liked, clicked, shared articles and videos from around the internet about your business category. We curate interesting stuff for you every day. Your first click is to post that on your social media, on your Facebook business pages, Twitter, LinkedIn, and that helps to build your brand as an expert in your field, and it attracts interest to your business. The second click is to add that content, those articles and videos, to your website's blog. So as a customer, we automatically build you a website. You automatically have a blog installed, and by adding that article or video to your blog, it makes you look like an expert, again, to people who visit your website. And Google will reward you for posting fresh content on your website in terms of your overall search engine ranking. So that's click number 2. Click number 3 is you then send out that interesting content in an email newsletter to your prospects and customers. Keep your business top of mind. As people say, they get their newsletter, I'd like to read that. They click on the newsletter. They are driven back to your website, and all of your website visitors are tagged for remarketing, which is basically like ongoing online advertising to people who visit your website. A large range of analytics are plugged into that, so you can track the performance of your business, and of course, any prospects that you generate in real life, on social media, through your website. All of that is tracked, and your prospects go into a integrated customer relationship management tool. So if you put all of that together, it's like 10 different online marketing strategies. It's pretty much every single proven marketing strategy. If you were to do that by yourself, you would need 10 different tools and it would take you 2 or 3 hours a day. With us, it's all included and it takes about 30 seconds. So pretty cool.
Thank you, Justin. That was great. Vito asks, is there a compensation volume cap?
No. Rock on.
I'm sorry. Now that you've gone over the 3-click marketing, can you go over what Life offers again?
Absolutely. But again, that's why we're here, right? Like we get into all the fancy questions, but like what we're really here to answer the simple ones for, I mean, we're having another record month, right? And so we have more new people than ever. So I love getting, like the kind of introductory questions that people are probably out there watching and afraid to ask. So yeah, look, Life is kind of our second major product. It's not an upgrade to marketing. It's not, it's not related to marketing. It's something completely different. And it's something, honestly, I've never seen before anywhere, right? So you're going to have, I think we're going to have trouble kind of like people like, oh, so it's like this. Oh, it's like that. It's like, no, it's not like any of those things because it's new. What Life is in, it recognizes the fact that whether you are a large company or a wealthy individual or a athlete or celebrity, much of your success in achieving your goals is related to your ability to access a team of experts, right? In whatever field that you're trying to achieve something. And having access to experts is expensive. They're hard to find. It's complicated because your goals might change, right? But just like with online marketing, it's amazing how technology can be a great kind of, democratizer, right? It can really like level the playing field and give and allow, the small business owner the opportunity finally to have the same advantage as big companies, wealthy individuals, whatever, right? So just like with online marketing, we're taking kind of, strategies that are proven and making them affordable and available and simple. And we're doing the same thing with achieving goals, right? So there are, 4 main ways that you achieve goals, like kind of, science tells us that. All 4 are incorporated into this platform, but the centerpiece of it is you will have, depending on your goal, you will be assigned a team of certified experts who will help you build a plan and give you the guidance and give you the expertise and the support that you need to keep you on track and motivated and focused and achieving whatever it is that you want to get out of life. So it could be business or finance, it could be health and fitness, it could be, mental and spiritual well-being. And we have these broad categories. Like, yes, it's initially intended for small business owners. We know that this is going to go beyond small business owners, but we also know that, look, the life of a small business owner is not one of like kind of like 9 to 5, right? Where you kind of like check in and then, you do your thing and then you check out and you have this like perfect kind of like, black and white work-life balance. We know it's messy, right? You're working and you've got your family and you've got, stress and anxiety. Like, you got to look after, your own kind of like, your own health too, right? So, that's why we have already started with quite a broad range of goals. And so what you get for, $87 a month is you get a platform that covers the 4 main areas of achievement and how to kind of help people achieve their goals. The centerpiece of that is a dedicated team of certified experts that we handpick that are going to be there for you over chat, over phone, over video conference to make sure that you achieve your goals and improve your life and succeed.
Thanks, Justin. There's a question asks, how are the coaches vetted to ensure they are truly experts?
Yeah, that we're initially going to do it, right? Um, Initially, we are going to, you know, do the background checks and look, their resumes and their references and the interviews, and we'll even have a team of people that will kind of like test drive, the experts to make, like, and sort of like a mystery shopper type of force. So we're gonna do a thorough kind of vetting. Um, However, if you look at other examples, the internet has absolutely proven that quality can be managed through metrics and ratings. Like there's no question if whether it's an Amazon seller or an Airbnb, or an Uber driver, or really anything online, right? Hotels, right? Like if 1,000 people all agree that something is 5 stars, you're going to get a quality service, right? So they're like, and how responsive they are, and what percentage of their clients achieve their goals. And so as this scales into from a service that we are kind of like responsible for providing into more of a marketplace, we are absolutely going to move towards ratings and metrics and things like that to ensure the high quality of the people, right? Like, and if you don't maintain a certain rating from your clients, then you get the boot. So I don't think you need to reinvent the wheel on this. Like, there are very, very well established methodologies for ensuring like the ongoing quality of kind of like anything online, right? Like, I mean, and there's a million examples of models that have done it. I've listed a few.
So there's a question, same question from Uncle Joe and Susan, who are basically asking, are these sessions with coaches individual or in a group setting?
Yes.
I love that answer. What? No, that's not a question. Okay.
Definitely individual and definitely group, to be clear. To be less clear?
It was clear.
Right.
William says, on the left side of the site, it reads royalty. I think you mean inside of your account. Then it reads add company. Will adding a company change the company name I started with, or will this be a new company in addition to the one that I have?
Yeah, that'll be in addition to. And here the idea is that you may want to keep, as we kind of, roll out the teams feature, you could have a team that you build inside royalty, for example, or not, right? Or you may have a team that you build in your real estate business or in your insurance business, right? Or if, we have, most of our customers have more than one stream of income, to be honest. And you may want to have a team for each one and keep your contacts separate for each line of business. So we kind of, we understand that, and we have built that logic into the platform.
Yeah. Clear as mud. Now we need another t-shirt. Lots of, Bangy, of course, was asking if you could go over the Not That Kind of Bar story. There was a t-shirt today posted inside of the group from Brigitte, who got her t-shirt. She was wearing it.
Oh, she got it?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. I'm still waiting for mine.
Me too. She got it super fast. It's awesome. She looks great in it. So
the short version of the story is in university, I was the world's like worst bartender. I didn't know how to do it, but they offered me a bar. Like I asked my, the owner of this bar for a job, and he said, you can be a bartender. And I was like, well, I don't know how to do that. And I was like kind of nervous, right, about what would happen. Like I'd have all these disappointed customers who wanted their complicated, whatever, shots and martinis and stuff like that. And the advice he gave me was amazing. He said, if anyone comes in and asks for a drink with more than 2 ingredients, you just tell them, sorry, it's not that kind of bar. And it worked like magic, right? Like people would ask for the, whatever, something crazy. And I would tell them, sorry, it's not that kind of bar. And then they would say, oh, well, I'll have a gin and tonic. I'll have a white wine. And I'd be like, great. And then they would go have a great time. And the reason I brought up that story, because it stayed with me, is, it is totally relevant to, I think, probably any business, right? If you try to be someone that you're not, and you try to be all things to all people, you're going to fail, right? But if you know who you are, if you know what kind of bar this is, and what you do well and what you don't do well, and you are kind of like confident and assertive about that, and you focus on what you do well, then you'll succeed, and people will be much happier, right? Like, rather than trying to muddle through a kamikaze somehow and giving them like a lousy one, I said, yeah, it's not that kind of bar. And they got the white wine. I could pour that easily, and then they would taste delicious, right? So anyway, with us, we apply that to the way that we think about our strengths as a software company. Like, our highest satisfaction, happily, is within our core customer, like who we think about as our core customer, which is the independent business owner who is brand new to online marketing, hasn't done it before, needs something simple, affordable, automated, right? And leaders of teams, right? Beginners and leaders are kind of like, those are, and by the way, that's like 99% of the market. So good, right? Where we don't have as high satisfaction is people who are kind of in that like zone of like quasi expert, right? Where it's sort of like, well, I use MailChimp. Can you do these 1,700 things? And we're like, I guess we'll try. Okay, and then you do kind of like, you end up not being as feature rich a product for email as MailChimp, and then the person ends up being disappointed, right? Because you didn't just say, sorry, it's not that kind of bar. Like, if you're looking for every feature you can find in MailChimp, that's not this. We are never going to have more features than MailChimp. If that's what you require, then please continue to use MailChimp, and then use us for the 10 other things that you're not doing very well, right? And that is more the vibe that I want to encourage anyone out there who's talking about our business to kind of have. Like, no, never again will I say, oh yeah, you can replace MailChimp. Like, if to someone who's using it, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say it's not that kind of bar. Like, if you love MailChimp, keep using it and use us for everything else, right? If you have a whole bunch of features in your WordPress site, right, that you love, then keep your WordPress site, right? And use us for all the other things that you're not doing. Because I'll tell you this, no one, and when I say no one, I mean like pretty much no one, okay? Like 99.99% is using all 10 of the other products that they would need. There's always a gap, and we can fill that gap really well, right? But if we try to like out WordPress, or say that we're going to out MailChimp, that's going to lead to disappointment. That's going to lead to the same experience as me trying to, mess around with like mojitos and, margaritas when I don't know what I'm doing, right? It would be better for the customer if I just said it's not that kind of bar, right? They would have a better experience, right? So anyway, that's the point. That's the point of the story.
Thanks, Justin. We're going to take just a few more questions, and then I want to fill you in with some updates that we had at the beginning of this live. Alan is asking, if someone drops out and comes back later, can they move to a different MLM down or upline? They have to sit out for a certain amount of days, Alan. Andrea is asking, is it mandatory to take the bundle and have the 87 charge and software side be reduced to 57?
Is it what?
Is it mandatory to take the bundle and have the charge reduced to, sorry.
Do you mean,
if you get
is it mandatory to bundle, or is it mandatory, like, do you have to take life? You don't have to take the new life product. It's a totally different decision. So it's not mandatory, but if someone does, then we're just going to bundle it.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing for anybody.
It's really not. The face. It's really not. Okay. So real quick, some updates that I want to fill you in. If you missed the beginning, We have a new trainer, Angel Lee, who on Saturdays will be holding a training at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time for beginners and building your business. He's also doing a training on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for leadership excellence. You can find out how to access his training by going to howtogetstarted.now.site. All the information is there for you to access it. He will also be coming on the Facebook Live with Justin and I on Thursday at 11 a.m. So you have an opportunity to meet him, and he'll talk to you more about what you can expect on those trainings, which will be awesome. Our June incentive has been extended until the 20th. $87 on your first 5 initial sales. 87, 87, 87, 87, 87 on top of our already amazing compensation plan. And we have an incredible reactivation blitz happening right now on until the end of the month, $19 per month for the first 2 months of service. Extremely important, as it also guarantees you an opportunity to sign up for life during the pre-registration period. We also have our Wine and Dine June 25th, Thursday at 8 p.m. So make sure that you are inviting your influencers, where we will go over royalty marketing, royalty life, and talk to your influencers about getting signed up for both, answer all of their questions, and give them an opportunity to secure their position in marketing and be eligible for pre-registration with Life. Today we got to share with you all the pricing information for Life, and there's much, much more to come. We can't wait to see you on July 11th at our event, where we will share with you all of those details for Life, as well as the compensation plan and more. So make sure that you register for that event by going to royalty.life, and make sure that you get your guests registered for that event at the same place. Okay, those are my announcements. Good? Something that you wanted to share, Justin? Are we good? All right.
Good.
Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Bye.